Alright, at number 10, we have Super Mario Bros. Being released April 7th, 2023. Man, this movie looks beautiful, man. The Super Mario world has always looked amazing. And by the looks of this trailer, the creators were spot on. And you know what? I'm not too upset with Mario and Luigi's voice. It ain't too bad. It won't ruin the movie for me, at least. Need y'all not forget the Dark Knight trilogy, which is arguably one of the best movie trilogies in cinema. With Christian Bale's voice, it's the absolute worst. But I digress. It's gonna be a hit. I trust this one. It's gonna be a hit. It looks good. Alright, number 9, we have Blue Beetle, being released August 18th, 2003. Unfortunately, there's no footage or trailer for Blue Beetle just yet, but it stars Xolo Maridueña, I think that's how you pronounce his name, as Jaime Reyes, aka the Blue Beetle. George Lopez is in this thing as well, but I think this might go under the radar as far as box office goes, but because Blue Beetle's not a popular DC character, but he is pretty dope. Right, coming in at number 8, we have Creed 3, being released on March 3rd, 2023. Man, that's coming up. But I gotta be honest with y'all, I haven't seen Creed 1 or 2, and I'm not invested at all in the Rocky franchise. Don't judge me, but this trailer definitely shifted my focus to this universe, man. I'm gonna do my homework before I see this, but Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan are two of my idols, man. And I can't wait to see them beat the absolute shit out of each other. Whoever wins will be my number one idol.
Don't let him destroy everything you've built.
Alright, coming in at number 7, we got Transformers Beast Wars, being released June 9th, 2023. You know, I'm a person who was heavily invested in the Transformers movie franchise. But by the 4th or 5th movie, whichever one had the Dinobots, that trash ass movie, man. Waited to the end of the movie to introduce them, man. Come on, man. But anyway, that's when I clocked out. I can't sleep on the Transformers because it still makes money, and this Beast Wars looks good. Coming in at number 6, we have Evil Dead Rise, being released April 21st, 2023. Fun fact, I was not planning to rush and see this movie at all, but I'm not the biggest Evil Dead fan. But let me tell you, when I saw this trailer, it hooked me from the start. Even if this movie turns out to be the worst movie of the year, this trailer is the best horror movie trailer I have ever seen, and one of the best trailers in general. This movie looks scary, but I'm a thug, and thugs don't get scared, man. I'ma still bring an extra pair of diapers though when I see this.
So good, Mom. Nothing a big old kiss from you won't fix. The Conqueror.
Right, at number 5, we have Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Man, I'm about to see that today, and it better hit. Jonathan Majors, making my list again, playing Kang the Conqueror. His portrayal looks menacing. And of course, I'm excited to see my boy Scott Lang. Paul Rudd is top 10 best humans of all time, so he better not die. But Kang better not die either. But then again, no one has to die, but somebody better.
Look out for you like us.
4, we got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, being released June 2nd, 2023. And Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is gonna kill the comic book movie game again. And that was a mouthful. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is one of my favorite Spider-Man movies, and honestly is in my top 10 comic book movies of all time, man. And this looks like it will exceed its predecessor. Man, look at all these spider people, man. It's gonna be dope. I'm pulling up more than once, probably.
It doesn't belong there.
Coming in at number 3, we got Scream 6, being released March 10th, 2023. Man, Scream 6 is about to change the horror genre. I didn't really become a fan until like Scream 4. The first one was good, and the rest were god-awful. They were all copy and paste, but worse versions of the first one. And it looks like they're changing their formula in this. Ghostface looks terrifying, and this is supposed to be the bloodiest of the Scream movies. All hail Ghostface, I'm pulling up.
We've got to lure him in. We execute him. Come on, mother!
Scream.
It's for you.
I'll tell you something.
Alright, number 2, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Volume? Man, whatever. Let me tell y'all, this movie is gonna be emotional. Twists, turns, and tears. Lots of tears for me. I fell in love with the Guardians, man, after the first trailer. And the first Guardians is actually my favorite MCU movie. And sometimes it's Infinity War, but most times, if you ask me, it'll be Guardians of the Galaxy. The second Guardians was okay, but the ending made my eyes drown. I love these characters, man. We all do. And James Gunn, in my opinion, has been making hits. I think he put a hit on my boy Rocket Man. He looks like he's not making it to the end of the film. This would have been my number one, but Phase 4, doo-doo.
And now there's no one to defend us.
Right, so number one, we got The Flash. Hey, man, I know there are some controversial things surrounding Ezra Miller, but some very questionable things. But this is not Ezra Miller's movie, man. Plus, The Flash is my favorite comic book character of all time. And also, this movie looks fucking fantastic, man. I don't care, man. This trailer brought somewhat respect back to the DC name. Man, why'd you have to do what you did, Ezra, man? Come on. Man, I'm pulling up still, but I have a feeling this won't end the way it did in the comics, man. That's a theory for another video, but I think Barry is both the hero and the villain of this movie, man. I'm calling it right now. Barry Allen is a reverse Flash in this movie. This will be the best comic book movie of the year, and I'll bet all the money in the world on that, man. But let me know if you agree with my list. Man, let me know what your list is down in the comments. Let's do it.